That was the lineup announcement for the Gold Division Finals here. Red Baron versus KO Rhinos. And it looks like both sides got their full squads. We're in for an exciting game here.
Hold on. They're looking for you.
We're about ready to tip off here. Ikram, guess who's the first shout out is on the live stream? Herman's mom.
Can I get the pronunciation correct?
Herman. We're about ready to tip off here. I'm joined by co-founder of StatSports League, Andre Reza. I am Rezhan Majid. Ikram is also down there. I know you miss him from the last Rhinos game, or was it the Rhinos game? Yeah, it was. No, that was
that
you? That was Ijas. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was Ijas.
And Ijas is also back here as well as we get set to tip off.
The Red Baron team wins the tip.
What's the over-under on Abdullah getting 5 blocks this game? All on Denny's.
Over.
Over 5 blocks on Denny's?
Yep. So Dre, we were mentioning in the last game, and congratulations, by the way, to the HPMT Stallions for winning the Black Division Championship.
Much love. Kudos to the HPMT Stallions.
We were mentioning last game that we're hoping that both teams here in the Gold Division final would have their full rosters, and it looks like, I think everyone is here, pretty much, right?
Looks like Rhinos only have 8.
Oh, Rhinos a bit short, yeah.
8 or 9, I think. That's unfortunate. I don't see Ben.
Ben, they're missing Ben.
That's going to be a problem. Herman.
But they've got Kennedy, who's been playing well all season.
Nice outlet there by Pogbe and a foul. Unnecessary foul there by Rowan. Rowan Pierce, number 11. A long-time supporter of StatSports League, the KL Rhinos. Ever since the, season 1, they were the inaugural winners
Were they?
of the championship.
They were, you're right. They were. That's a bad foul for Rowan. So much of his game depends on that, the movement and being crafty underneath, especially on defense. So he's got to be careful with his fouls early on.
Kennedy won't give up, still fighting, but can't get that one to go.
Kennedy's played great for them all season long. A little bit quiet in the last game as Dan Eves puts that in, but last game also the Rhinos started really slow. They were 12-2 before the first time out, or they were down 12-2, but they ended up beating J.R. Kriegers.
Not a good shot there by Victor as Guga looking to attack early. Nice block. Good block. That's Kennedy. Kennedy all the way, but unable to make that drop. And up ahead to number 20.
Oh, God.
This is the open layup.
Both sides with the jitters. Same as we saw at the beginning of the Black Championship.
Yeah, this is a big game. Both teams fought hard to get here.
Oh, did he call glass?
Yeah, I heard him. He said the bank is open on a Saturday night. Oh, good lead out to
Oh, and no
Dan.
foul call.
No call. A lot of contact. As Rowan leads the break. Rowan all the way down. Come on for 3.
Ooh, would have been big. He had a big game in the semifinals.
Yes, he did.
Big reason they're here in the finals today.
Nice defense there by Victor.
Good hustle.
Oh.
But defensive player of the season, David.
Whoa! That's one.
That's one. Ijas was asking earlier how many blocks did Abdullah have specifically against Dan Eves in this game, and that's one. Nice pass by Rowan.
And one.
And a finish from Abdullah. So he was incredible in their semifinal game. He was the real reason why they won that with the offensive rebounds. I think he had 20-something points to finish it. And, you know, he was a leading shot blocker, I believe, or second leading behind Shogi during the season. But he just came into his own in that semifinal, and it's good to see him come out strong here as well.
Yeah, Abdul, not the thickest guy, but he's all arms. He's got length on him, and he's got some athletic ability. He'll block that shot should you give him the opportunity. As you see, number 20. Chong Chi Hao hit that shot and the free throw to make it 6-4. Herman, nice pass, but unable to bring that in was Kennedy.
Nice finish. I mean, Red Baron got lucky there, but their defense hasn't looked great to start here.
No, it hasn't. Rhinos able to get up ahead in transition, just unable to capitalize.
On that 23 play, the guards switch out on the baseline screens. Victor secures it. Victor. And you know what? You know what? That's ridiculous. But Victor also did a little shimmy at the free throw line to ice the game last game with less than 14 seconds left on the clock. I mean, that's just how he plays.
Kennedy.
It would drive me crazy, though.
Victor does make the game fun for the commentators, though. He's always got something to call us. Well, that was an offensive fake by Pogbe.
David wanted to call.
Nice take. Rowan could not finish, though, hitting the contact from Dan Eves.
That's good he took the shot. Too many times Rowan settles and tries to pass, maybe does a little bit too much passing at times, so it's good to see him go for that layup, even though it was a miss.
Guga, nice pass. Jump shot does not fall.
What do you think here, as Herman goes running out of bounds, what do you think here of leading scorer for Gold Division, Ang Heng, coming off the bench, as opposed to being in the starting lineup?
I think there's only so much basketball to go around. And if you've got Dan Eves, and it's good balance. You've got Dan Eves and Chung Chi Ha out there.
Yeah.
It's a good balance right now. It also leaves a lot of firepower on the bench. Not that they are ever lacking for firepower, but it does leave a good deal of firepower on the bench as well. Kennedy fumbles. Rowan.
And you could argue the only reason Dan Eves wasn't the leading scorer is because he didn't qualify for the minimum number of games played for the season.
That's right.
Oh, Abdullah.
Little oopsie-doo, but could not get that to drop.
Oh, good to see Ben checking in for the Rhinos. He is here.
Rowan guarding Taipei. Good
D. Oh! Rowan's got a point. Ong down low didn't make the call, but Ong up high did.
Either way, Ong was the one that made the call.
Yeah. I think it's a fair call, though. I mean, he could have been called a couple times while he was...
A lot of body contact on that one. He was pretty clean up top, but a lot of body contact on that.
Good to set the tone early if you're the refs, too, in a game like this. It's going to be very physical the whole way.
Yeah, both teams not afraid of mixing it up. Pugbe hits his first. 5 minutes in this first quarter have elapsed, and it's only 9-4. Made at 10-4.
Victor with a nice post move. Ooh. It's a good move by Victor. He misses it, but it was a good move. I remember early on in the Rhino season, Victor had missed a bunch of open shots like that, which he'd like to get back. And then as the season progressed, he got a lot more comfortable and has been an important part of their team on the leadership side. David really playing the refs here today.
Yeah, I mean,
early on.
David trying to milk it. There is no way that David Pugbe would fall down in that manner. It's like he got shot.
Halfway through the first quarter, and Dan Eves, all-time leading scorer for StatSports League, only has 2 points. A little surprising.
And the Rhinos have played against Dan Eves for untold number of seasons.
Yeah.
So they know how to defend him a little bit, and they're much bigger. I think they've got more length now.
Yeah.
Like
I don't think Dan's necessarily looking for a shot until maybe right now. Yeah. There it is. I think he forgot that he can do that.
Yeah. It's all right. It's my turn? Okay, sure. Ben. Kennedy. Oh,
Victor. Oh. Ooh, Kevin Love baseball throw there for Pugbe.
Ben in the open court. That's where he's most dangerous.
Oh! Gets it to go.
The basket. Early fouls for David Pugbe.
Yeah, he's going to be huge in this game, and it's good that...
that should be 2 on Pugbe.
Ben showing up a little late, but showing up now on the court. But going back to Dan's game, you can tell that, he's not trying to force a shot, trying to get everyone else involved, because he knows he can get his, and having played against him, he is a nightmare if he's your opponent, but as a teammate, he's one of the best.
Yep. All he wants to do is win. He doesn't care whether he's the top scorer or not.
Mm-hmm. Oh, here's Ang Hong, as we mentioned. He could jack up that 3 and probably hit it still. So can this guy.
Good defense.
Oh, that's a travel.
Travel.
Ooh, David's got to control his emotions. .45, their high-low play. When Rowan subs out, it's usually Ben that's in control here. And they get a good one.
Nice knifing play down the lane for Kennedy. You played with the Rhinos for a season, and I know you played with them quite often. Who's the real leader of the Rhinos?
Well, first of all, the last time I played with the Rhinos was the last time they won a championship, so let's get that out there.
So you're trying to say you're the real leader of the Rhinos? As
I mean,
Dan Eve sends back Abdul's shot.
I mean, I have a trophy this season that says that I'm the leader of something, but a lot of people are saying that's rigged as well, with me being the co-founder of this and everything.
I remember I also won a leadership award before in my lifetime. So I'm just saying, leadership, I think.
Maybe we should change that award. Everyone's the leader. On this team, I mean, so the Rhinos have had a lot of lineup changes in the last few years.
Yeah.
Rowan's always sort of the when it comes to temperamentality, he's always the one that's stable, and he's the one, you know, the way he plays is very fundamental, and that's good for a team like this who's mostly all athleticism. So in that way, he sets the tone. Ben has become a much better floor leader, but actually, you know, the guy who just subbed in, number 13, Kanka Yusuf Abba, he's very vocal off the court as well. And also I've heard from this season, Victor has really taken that role as far as controlling everyone's emotions, because the Rhinos are a very emotional team. And so it's really about controlling their emotions and getting the best out of them, which, if you remember at the beginning of the season, they were out of control.
They were. It's funny that you say that Victor was the one that controlled the Rhinos' emotions.
Yeah.
I remember Victor wanted to charge a ref for, I don't know what call.
Yep. I mean, sometimes you gotta, you know, fight fire with fire, right? You use even more passion to control the passion. But whatever they've done this season, the Rhinos at this stage in the season have looked tremendous compared to the beginning of the season.
They have. They've definitely peaked at the right time.
Yeah.
Combination of output from players that we haven't seen in the past. Like Herman, for instance, he had a big game in the semifinals. He really showed that he can contribute to the team. I think the biggest thing is, can they contend with the consistent pressure on offense? Because Red Barons never stop attacking. It's just attack. Substitutions come through, attack. Dan comes out, comes in. It's just constant attack. And the Rhinos don't have the greatest of defense. They're a hard-working team, but you know, when Abdul comes out, they don't have that shot blocking presence down low.
Yeah, it feels a little bit like you know, like a Golden State, you know, the current Golden State Warriors team versus maybe more of a team that plays by playing as a team. You know, maybe more akin to like the Detroit Pistons in the early 2000s, right? Maybe not as defensively as strong, but you know, the superstar names don't pop out as much on the Rhinos side as it does on the Red Baron side. As they're figuring out the clock, again, shout out to all of our sponsors, Zalora, Grab, Rev at Publica, and tonight is brought to us by Kyo.
That's why we can hear the music on our live stream. That is a unique set list put together by
DJ Ash.
Charging
Moving
foul.
screen.
Moving screen there by Abdul.
Good turnout for this final. Probably can't tell on the live stream because everyone's sitting on this side of the stadium, but you just trust us on that if you want, or not.
Red Baron. Oh, sloppy. Still get the ball back. There's a big man that can handle. Number 4, Fong Yanyi. Fong Yanyi, I would say he's a shooting guard in a power forward's body, at least for Malaysian standards. He can handle the ball well, always looking for a shot.
Shooting guard in a power forward's body. All right, what's the NBA equivalent?
I don't think there is one.
Really? Even back in the day, I feel like there. I mean, I get Charles Barkley. No, he played. He had more of a post game. You know what's interesting here is seeing Dan sub out in all the previous seasons and all the other teams that he's played on, and not a knock on World Century Marketing or Hard Time Us, the other teams he's played on. He played most of every game.
Yes, he did.
On this Red Baron team, I mean, he can take a rest and they're just as strong.
Yeah, I've seen him sit out a whole half with no real ill effects.
Well, it helps that they blow out their opponents real early.
This is not a blowout. Red Barons 18, KL Rhinos 11. A little bit of early pressure. You can see calling 45, Ben is. That's...
Oh, defensive three is Hong tees up a three that doesn't count and sails over the rim. It's good practice for him. That's a shot.
That's a defensive 3 seconds. One of the Red Barons players was not guarding anyone, but standing in the paint as Ben capitalizes. That results in 1 free throw and the ball back for the KL Rhinos.
That 23 play that the Rhinos call is really set up for guys like Hong, where they have the cross switch here, and if he gets a good look here, he should jack it up. But yeah, there it is.
Close.
Yep.
Henry, always in the thick of things when he comes on court.
Ben will definitely put this up. Oh, a bit short. Good rebound. They say, Hong, that's enough. 1 shot's enough. Give me the ball.
Ben's turn. And he nails it from downtown. Lets the crowd know. Ben, not your prototypical perimeter shooter, but he can knock it down.
He's won MVP before when he was playing with the Kriegers. And, but he's always been a scorer. But this season, his leadership's really improved. His defense has improved. Good to see his game growing.
Maybe he should have won the leadership award.
All right, maybe we should change the award next season. What should it be?
I think it should be the award, a fan voting award, like the fan's favorite. I'm sure.
Just like a favorite player?
Just a favorite player. This is,
like a highlight reel guy, right?
Maybe, maybe. I would love to see who the fans would vote for.
We used to have a human highlight reel one.
Yes, we used to.
There's Hong hitting that three. That doesn't count.
It will be Rhino's ball from the side. 45 seconds left in this first quarter. Referee asking for a shot clock reset. Ben on the perimeter. Abdul. Hong.
That's a shot.
Almost gets that to drop.
Speaking of leaders, number Chukwai Hong, who is wearing a different jersey. I hope they know that down there. Maybe we should check at halftime. He's also won a leadership award for Griffin last season.
Yes, he did. Now joining Red Baron.
32 seconds left in the first quarter. So Red Baron averaged 105 points a game during the regular season. I just looked down the list. They have 7 guys that average double figures. 7.
Not surprising. They are a stacked team. Abdul attacking. Unable to get that one to drop. And off to the races. Red Baron, but good defense by the Rhinos to get back into it.
The sharp shooter. Oh, Abdullah's way down court. Now Red Baron's got an advantage. 1 second.
And that's the end of the first quarter. High octane offense, but still 20-15. 5-point lead by Red Baron.
What do you think?
I think both teams have started to warm up. I think that the Rhinos not showing the best execution right now, it's going to be a danger if that's what's going to happen as it goes into it. They're not getting enough open court opportunities to make up for it. So it'll be very interesting to see come the second quarter. Can they execute more in the half court?
And if I'm Red Baron, I'm awake now. I'm seeing that the Rhinos are here to play. They're only up by 5 after 1 quarter. Ijas, what do you think? What do you see so far?
The Rhinos did a good job of not letting it get out of hand too early. Fouls are racking up a bit for a couple of players, but yeah, it looks like a good game.
Abdullah has that 1 block. You were calling.
Yeah.
Calling 5 on.
1 out of 5. So 4 to go.
Alone.
Yep. 4 to go.
So who do you have after seeing 1 quarter? Who's going to win this game?
Quarter.
Who's going to win the championship?
I'm going to go with the dark horse, the K Rhinos.
Yeah. You agree?
I think he's got a good point right now. Still early days. And I think they're fouled.
I mean, 18's definitely Chuck White Hong. They have it right up there. Start of the second quarter. Rowan checks back in. Looks like the Rhinos want to go into Kennedy. Oh, overthrown.
No fouls? He had 2 at least from down there, no?
Yep, 1.
Something about this one. And Red Baron running an inbounds play. Oh, strong post move. Tonko forced the foul. Goes to the line for 2 shots. Number 18, Chok. No, I don't think free throws. Our co-founder Ikram, renowned shooter, asking me if I thought free throws were hard. I say no, they're not. I see, shout out to Edwin. Edwin saying that, just a reminder, I used to play for the Rhinos and was with them when they won their first championship. We remember, Edwin, we remember. You were there.
Why was Han gloating about the time that he won the game?
All Han will do is gloat, we know that. But shout out to Edwin, we miss you out here.
Are you going to do this, Ijas?
For a quarter.
Okay. Good luck, guys.
Okay, a bit of a argument with the refs going on. Not sure why.
Yeah, they think David should at least have 2 fouls.
The scorers, he has 0.
That's unfortunate, but the referees say play on. David is only 1 foul. Kennedy goes to the line. He hits that one. And it's 16-21, Red Baron. Ijas has just joined us in the commentary booth. Ijas, a long-time player slash supporter slash all-around handyman for StatSports League. So he just...
Drive by number 4, just lobs it up there. The turnaround by Pugbe does not go in either.
And Ben comes away with it. Rowan. Kennedy, nice one. But Kennedy hasn't had a number of shots at the rim, just rim out.
Trying a little too hard.
As number 20 hits that one. Chong Chi Hao. Rowan.
Rowan just eases the ball up the court. No effort at all.
Yeah, and a rare shot from Rowan. You don't really see him take too many shots in a game. More a facilitator. Good job by Rowan, remaining aggressive.
3 seconds. 3 seconds call on Ben.
Yeah, defensive 3 seconds. Ben was not within arm's reach of David Pugbe. You can rewind that if you want to. You'll see what I mean. It's Fong Yanyi goes to the line to shoot this technical free throw. And he's a man who has no problem with his free throws, but he does have a very, very unique shooting style where his wrist rotates in mid-release.
Red Baron pulling away at the line right now. Oh, another foul. This time on number 13.
Yeah, Tanko has got to play better positional defense. You can't let that big man, Chuk Wai Hong, get positioned down low like that. Easier said than done, considering Chuk Wai Hong looks like he's at least 250 pounds. And Ikram, our co-founder, shaking his head. Cannot believe all these missed free throws.
Yep. And he makes this one to Ikram's relief.
Rhinos are still in it. Ben hangs in the air, almost gets that one to drop as Pogba corrals the rebound. Boom, boom, all the way. Nope, he pulls out. Guga. Guga. You can hear the children screaming in the distance whenever I mention Guga's name. He's a fan favorite down here.
Long two does not go. Ben pushing the ball up the court. Throw one up. Ooh.
Substitutions on the floor. Number 33, Dan Eves, and number 69, Ui Sei Feng, checking to the game.
Red Baron bringing their best player back onto the floor. And the three-pointer, oh, rims it out. Fast break. 2 points and the foul.
Nice move there by number 20.
Chong Chi Hu.
Chong Chi Ho with that move and one. As number 15, Abdul checks back into the game.
Chance to increase the lead to 10 points with 7 minutes to go in the second period.
Sir, Suring, not Abdul, Suring. My mistake. 15, not 5.
And he misses that.
Come on. Kennedy. Defensive 3 seconds.
By E.
No, by Pugbe. Pugbe was
sorry.
guilty. He was not guarding anyone. He was in the paint. He puts his hand up.
Yep.
He knows he was guilty of that mistake.
A bit of fatigue starting to play in. It's an intense game.
See, if I don't say anything, the free throws will go in.
Ben drowning
It's a
the
curse.
1
It's
point.
a power that I try to use sparingly.
Well, you did use it on me very well.
I used to reverse.
Yep.
The reverse. Guga. Tail Rhinos just can't get a basket right now. And Barons have a chance to pull away and make this a 10-point lead here.
Abdullah with the rebound, pushes it out of her man. Then pulls up for the 2 and gets it to go off the
That
back.
is a difficult shot. Pull up from 12 feet in traffic. Ben making it
Dan Eves working down low. 2-on-1, make the bucket. Dan Eves, MVP of seasons past, leading scorer for SSL.
essentially Wilt Chamberlain of our league.
If I'm not mistaken, leading rebounder
Yes,
of
he is.
SSL
Leading
as well.
rebounder. He averaged 20 rebounds a season for 3 seasons at least. No. That's correct. That again, our co-founder asking about the headband. I really missed last week's headband, which was rainbow, Rasta colored. Now he's wearing the I'm all business headband, all black.
Ooh. Number 10 open for the 2. You cannot leave him open. He does have a bit of an awkward shot, but he still makes it.
Yeah.
Cuts the lead down to 6. Ooh, a bad pass by Pogbe.
Trying to go for the lob, yeah.
Yep.
29-23, Red Baron with a 6-point lead. 5 and change left in this first half. High pick and roll. He doesn't take the pick. Gets his shot rejected. Unsportsmanlike foul. Grabbing the jersey.
Then Neves goes to the line to shoot
No, you should shoot 2 free throws,
two free throws, but they get the ball back.
That's right. Dan Eves has played in StatSports since season 1.
Yeah, he did skip a season due to a knee injury, an unfortunate knee injury.
I think he had a bone bruise, I think it was.
But he has come back. Hasn't looked quite the same, quite as dominant as he was in the past, but
That's
still.
true. That's true.
Still.
So when you're that big and you can still shoot, he has a great shot, Dan Eves. He has a great shot. Soft touch.
Great touch, great understanding of the game, good positioning. It's great all around. Red Baron increasing the pace of the game little by little.
Long 2 misses. Herman with the rebound. He's pushing the pace. He's pushing the pace. He's all the way.
And he makes it.
Hits that one.
His family would have loved that play.
SSL's own La Bomba with that fast break fast break layup.
Dan Eves for the 3. Does not get it to go.
He's a very capable 3-point shooter.
But did not look to take that in rhythm.
That's right.
Oh, an up on 3-pointer. Dan Eves pushing the ball. 2 KL Rhinos players running into each other.
And Dan Eves walks away unscathed.
Yep, it looks like one of the KL Rhinos players is hurt. Taking a while to get back up.
Did you guys see this from Edwin?
Yeah, we already gave Edwin a shout out. And the referees doing mop duty. Thank you very much, referee. Good job.
What the fuck? Get close to that.
Which guy? Yes. How come?
Ben pushing the ball up.
Nice look for Victor. Cannot get that one to drop.
Hong going to quick for the three. The three-point shooter. Oh.
Oh, almost a putback dunk. A little ambitious.
And Hong, the leading three-point scorer this season, pulls up but does not get it to go.
Oh, Dan on. Daniel Eaves with a little show and go.
A little bit of Jason Williams right there.
You gotta remember, Dan Eaves is actually a small forward.
Yep.
But in this country, he plays center. He can handle the rock. See, now everyone's getting in on the fancy passing.
Look, Barron turning on the style.
Rhinos got to answer back or call a timeout to stop this run.
10 points is the lead. 3 minutes to go in the second period. Too much dribbling going on right now. Oh. Ben with 7 seconds to go. Drives, pulls up, and gets it to go. Ben, for the viewers who don't know, also a long-term recruit in the SSL league. Always gives his all, especially in the finals.
Yeah, former MVP. You see Victor diving for that ball.
Also a former champion. He knows what he's doing.
Oh, with all kinds of space. Out of bounds. Right, KL Rhinos have the ball, 27-35.
Rowan gets back in the game. Trying to control the pace a little bit. And turns the ball over. Danny's with the open court. So the foul. Oh! That looked clean to me.
Oh, that was a big block. You could see.
Maybe his trailing leg caught him, but that looked like a clean hit on the ball.
Someone show me some replay. I need to see some replay. Here you go. He's on the break. He's on the break. Oh, it looked pretty clean to me.
Yep.
I can see that replay in my head. But 2 shots. Referee says otherwise.
Wins the first one. And gets the second one. Oh, the ball goes in and out. Rowan looking to push the ball ahead. Oh, should be a charge right there. No call by the ref. Hughes.
Oh, no, charging foul. Referee waves that basket off. It will not count. A charging foul, offensive foul with that off arm.
Yep, he looked to use his off arm to create space, but he can't do that.
That was a good shot. Rowan. The Rhinos need to score here.
Abdullah grabs the loose ball, but loses it again.
Too fancy, too much fancy passing.
Haven't won a title since. Han gloating again on the sidelines, reminiscing about the time that he won a title. Saying his team hasn't won since he left them. Basically calling them out. Oh, Han, how well did your team do this season?
He won the leadership award, as he likes to remind everybody.
Han used that opportunity in free agency to move to a rebuilding team. Is there? Kennedy rims the second one. Ooh, the hustle play. Open three. And it bounces in. That's a friendly roll.
Lucky bounce. Kennedy makes up for those missed free throws. Now it's 31-36, 56 seconds remaining in the first half.
The Rhinos pulled it back again. It went from 10 points back to 5. They have a knack for doing this. Let's see if they can close it even more. And the foul over the top.
Yeah, Victor, a little bit too much contact on that steal attempt. That'll be 2 shots for Danese. To those watching at home, the 30 viewers we have right now,
and to those watching later,
who do you think is going to win? 31-37, 46 seconds remaining in the first half. It's been a tight game, back and forth battle here between 2 very, very good teams. We'd like to hear your predictions. Let us know what you think.
Kennedy loses the ball mid-air, tries to pass it off to his teammate, but a turnover. The Rhinos need to be careful with the ball if they're going to cut into this lead. They cannot give careless turnovers.
Nice pass, but basket could not go
Kennedy,
down.
oh, Rowan looked to find the cutting Kennedy, but could not get the ball to him. Victor with a crafty defensive play, but could not keep the ball in again. Timeout called by the Red Barons.
3.8 seconds remaining. You know he wants to draw up a baseline inbounds play for that final basket. Good timeout here by the Red Barons coach, because a basket here would make it a double-digit lead. And we're back on camera. You just say hi to your mom and dad. Hi, Mom.
My mom and dad are not on Facebook. Thank God.
38-31. So Red Barons going to draw a play. Let's have a bet here. Who do you think is going to get the basketball for that final shot?
In Hong, number 38. The
The
three-point shooter.
I like it. I think they're going to fake something to Dan.
Yep.
It's going to be Eng Hong getting it, or Eng Hong will have the chance to pass a lob of some sort. We'll see. We'll see. I'm very curious to see who's on the floor. No, Eng Hong doesn't call on the floor. Then I'm going to call Fong Yan-Yi. Fong Yan-Yi is going to get the ball. He's going to put it out.
4. Yep.
Number 4.
Or we can just go with the obvious choice of Danese.
That's too obvious. Danese is running decoy. Danese is decoy. See?
Yeah, Decoy gets the ball. Decoy makes the play. And that's the end of the first half.
Executed inbounds play. Well executed. I love that one. I love it when a coach draws up a play and it works out.
So the Rhinos would have thought Danese was the decoy, but
it was inception, a play within the play.
Yep, they
and
fell
then
for
they
it.
get the original play. Yes, yes. Kale Rhinos, 31. Red Baron, 40. Halftime entertainment on its way. Be back.
So we'll do the girls shootout?
What?
Girls shootout? Guys shootout, and then after.
Go swag.
Move.
Bro, why not? I'm back, boys and girls.
The dream team.
The dream team is back. Second quarter, Kel Rhinos versus Red Baron. That was a fun halftime.
No winners though.
No winners, so that means we get to
Keep the swag.
keep the swag. Thank you, Kil, for giving us all the swag because no one won the contest. So I get to go home with a lot of Kil stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna wear 3 hats.
Back court.
A hat on a hat on a hat. The Kil way. If you don't know, now you kill. You guys use that? If you don't know, now you kill.
Oh, I like it.
Right?
Charge them for that.
So we had fun during the halftime, but both these teams look dialed in, ready for the second half.
Still a close game, just 9 points in it.
Yeah.
But Red Baron does look like they have the ability to go into another gear.
Uh-huh.
Danny is in particular.
Yeah, and for the Rhinos, it's really just been Ben and a little bit of Kennedy putting up points. But it's been a pretty defensive game.
Danny is looking.
Oh, good D by Victor. You don't see a lot of guys being able to stop Dan in his tracks. A big rebound by Dave.
He looks small, but he does.
Oh, good block. Dan gives Rowan a look right after, saying, really?
He always does that, no matter who he wants.
Yeah.
He does like.
He feels offended anytime anyone tries anything on him. But nice guy off the court. Victor's got to stay calm here. We're talking early on about how I've been told that Victor's taken more of a leadership role, and which is funny to think about because he's so emotional. But you know, sometimes those are the kinds of guys that have to take the lead.
Like Draymond Green type.
That what? Yeah, exactly.
The emotional leader.
Right.
speaking of NBA players, Han, who would you compare yourself?
Oh, Rowan with a bad turnover there. Sorry, say that again?
Who would you compare yourself most to from the NBA?
Current or all time?
Anything. You name it.
Probably either Wilt Chamberlain,
I'm being realistic, man. Come on.
Shaq.
You scored like 2 points all season. Okay, now 2 points.
maybe Hakeem Olajuwon.
Okay.
With a little bit of just a little bit of Kobe.
Sure.
But I'm not gonna go overboard. Like I'm no Jordan, but definitely Kobe.
Kennedy with the save. Rhinos rotating the ball. And Kennedy pulls up for the 2, and that's not good.
That's good defense by Red Baron, and Rhinos need to get an easy one. They're getting back to how they looked the halfway or beginning of the semifinal, where nothing was coming easy for them.
Well, that's a bit down to a good defense as well. Then you setting the screen. Fong going up.
That's good hustle by Jian Yu.
Kept the ball in play, did not let Ben get a hold of it and push the fast break. And he is going in the middle, and 2 points.
And the Rhinos have done a good job against him, and he's got 16. Only 16 here.
Oh, compared to seasons past, where he would have had at least 26 by now.
Right.
On his way to a 50-point game.
Right.
It speaks a lot to the quality of the league that's come up.
Yep. And also the quality of Red Baron. We were mentioning earlier, like Dan Eves can sit 10, 20 minutes if he wants to.
I remember he used to play the full game most of the time.
And he never complained about it. He loved it. He wants to play every minute. Nice take. Not a good start for the Rhinos here in the third. Their spacing looks a little bit off. They look a little bit timid.
A little bit of too much one-on-one play.
Thinking they need to get...
Ooh, fakes the pass. And
Still gets it to go.
Let's see what the Rhinos come up with at this half court.
I think a timeout would be good for them right now, actually. Down 16, 5.5 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Herman.
For the 3, and he makes it.
That'll help. That'll help their cause. But they look tired.
Still a 13-point game. They need a few more of those. One possession at a time, though. You can't get too hasty. Good D by Victor. Keeping Dan Eves away from the ball. Ben with the rebound. Foul and one for
Kennedy.
Foul on number 2. I think he got his arm on the way up.
Now Kennedy, the second player on the Rhinos in double figures.
This should be Kennedy's final game in SSL.
Oh, is that right? Is this insider info?
Kennedy was leaving, right?
I said that? You said Victor was leaving.
Oh, Victor. My bad, guys.
Again, we're not professional commentators or reporters or journalists
or
anything. We just like basketball.
We just have a mic. Pagbe driving in and gets it to go. Uses his strength very well. Rowan with a play very unlike him. He does not usually pull up a jumper. He looks to get his other teammates involved, but nothing's going their way, so he's trying to take it upon himself.
That's a big shot by Hui, and that's his shot too.
Showing Rowan how it's done. Good pass and a good finish.
Good reverse layup by Kennedy. Well.
Danny is pushing the ball down the floor. Hands it off to Guga. Guga looks to make the pass to the cutting player, but turns the ball over.
You talk about the slow game for the Rhinos or for some of their players. If you look at Abdullah's output here, nowhere near what the semifinal game was for him. Leading scorer for them, leading shot blocker. Right now with only 2 points and 2 fouls.
So I think that has a lot to do with the defense of the Red Baron, not letting him get those easy rebounds and second putback points. Something that he did get a lot of in the semifinal.
Yeah.
Kennedy mishandles the ball, but the refs call it off Red Baron.
Yeah, besides the talent and the skill of Red Baron, they have this grit. All their players are all tough. They're all not going to let you get anything easy, and
they play to their system as well. They're well coached, well organized.
And they have guys. All their guys have what we call sticky hands, right? Just like that, the ball will come to their hands.
Well, that sticky hands, I would say, has a lot to do with effort. If you put yourself in the position to get those deflections, you get them.
Right.
If you're lazy on defense, you're never going to get those.
Right. Dan with a cool 3 from the wing.
Man running circles around the
nice move by Rowan. Oh, that was pretty.
The up and under.
See, that's a problem. That's a problem. That's
defense not getting set.
Transition defense, and you're not matched up or you're not calling on the switch. That is not championship basketball.
Lack of effort, a bit of...
Well, even if it's not effort, it's just a mental lapse that you just can't afford.
Fatigue getting set in.
Yeah.
Nice
move here.
Yep. Does not look like fatigue's affecting him.
Although I didn't love that shot, though. I mean,
trying to make something happen for his team.
I suppose.
Probably with a bit of the fancy.
Rowan got lucky there.
Timeout by Red Baron. Oh, by Rhinos.
By Rhinos, yep.
2 minutes to go in the third quarter. 42-58. Red Baron slowly pulling away with this one.
Shout out again, our last game of the season. So shout out to all our sponsors. Zalora, Grab, Rev at Publica, Sports Bandits involved, ASEAN Top Baller.
Speaking of, ASEAN Top Baller should be starting their new season intake soon, right?
We'll be in Bangkok in 2 weeks, looking for the top talent, under 18 talent in Southeast Asia, and giving them an opportunity to go to an awesome camp in the States. And maybe from there, you know, besides getting that experience and that exposure, maybe getting a chance to be scouted for a college scholarship over in the U.S.
Great opportunities for young players in the Western region. Also a shout out to our final sponsor, Kill.
Let's Kill.
And Under Armour as well for sponsoring our live stream.
Yeah, it'll be curious to see which of these players will be at Kyo tonight, either to celebrate or to wallow.
A drink in recovery.
Yeah. And then tomorrow, head over to Rev. Get your cryotherapy. Get your PT started for next season.
Block. Red Baron not looking to make the fast break there, even though they had the...
Nice. Good deflection. That block just now by Wai Hong. He's that player that he doesn't look like he can move and get up and get those blocks or make a defensive play, but that's exactly what he does.
He's actually quite nimble on his feet.
Right, just like that.
Moves very well.
Good deep.
He gets into good position there.
And
he's
behind
the back.
Red Baron, the bench is going crazy. They're up on their feet.
So is Andre.
1:15 left in the third quarter. Red Baron have made it an 18-point game, and now
offensive foul.
Moving screen. Yeah, everything going Red Baron way right now.
18-point lead, 1 minute to go, third quarter. Not looking good for KL Rhinos.
Wow.
Put back, I think, off a KL Rhinos player, Unfortunate there.
That's nimble and finesse and strength and size, everything in one. Doesn't look like an intimidating basketball player, but he's got all the moves.
Makes the right read there, but fouls, unfortunately. Abdullah with the ball.
Good post up there. Abdullah finally doing and looking like Abdullah.
One of those putback plays
Right.
off the rebound. Then with the steal, a little bit off balance, but keeps it going.
He's got three with
all
him,
the
but
way,
he's going to go all the way and
not
miss it.
get to go.
He had a 4-on-2 there.
Then gets all the way to the rim, but could not get it to fall.
8 seconds here. Red Baron bench calling it out. Darren misses
Henry
one.
with the ball.
Ben can get it up.
Almost gets it. So end of the third quarter, 44-62. Red Baron in the lead.
And they look confident. They're all up off their feet. They're all cheering for each other. They really feel the momentum. They feel the momentum here, and a lot of people here feeling DJ Ash and Lemon. I like this track. The Pharrell and Rihanna.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, exciting game so far.
So Dre's going to make a little announcement here for our first time People's Team Award for Gold Division. We don't have enough fans.
There you guys. Where are you guys?
So round of applause to
U4.
Team U4. So this is an award that we created this season for, we call it the People's Award, basically allowing all of the fans and supporters of StatSports, you guys, to vote for your favorite team. You know, you could have your own reasons for that. You could be supporting your buddy. You could be actually really entertained by them.
How do the fans vote?
They go online. There is a voting poll, and that's it. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. Online, where do they go?
Yeah, on Facebook. I mean, it's done now.
Follow us on Facebook, StatSports League,
Right.
next season.
Plug.
We want your votes.
Yeah. And so shout out also to the champions of Black Division, and who also won the People's Award for Black Division, which was the HPMT Stallions.
Stallions returning after a season's break, champions from 2 years ago. Retained their championship, regained their championship.
Regained it. And I think going back to the voting, it's been a fun way to get the supporters involved, the fans involved. Especially nowadays, it's so easy to get people engaged as far as giving them options to either vote or take part and engage online, through Facebook, through Instagram. So let us know as well if you're watching what you guys think of our Instagram feed, if you guys see any changes that need to be made.
Yep, we love to hear your thoughts. We're always looking to improve. We hope to bring you a better broadcast, better prizes, better.
Shout out to Ikram this season, working hard on the artwork. It looks really good. And also to Akram on his photography. Looks really good.
Team Blue Black for the video streams.
Yeah. Oh, Victor.
Loses it, gets it back, and puts it up.
Start of the fourth quarter here. Red Baron up 62-44. A lot of momentum to finish that third quarter.
Oh, and the good finish.
Great use of his body to protect the ball there.
Rowan with the crossover. Herman gets the ball.
Nice
And fakes
move
the
by
pass.
Herman.
It's an open lane.
What do you think of that, Anna? Happy with that?
A man with a half court press right now.
Good idea.
defense
Rowan
by
with
Rowan.
good hands.
Finds the
You
open
gotta
man.
finish this.
And
Very
2
good.
points. Good play by Rhinos, cutting the lead to
Good.
12 points.
A good timeout by Red Baron.
Floating down. Still have a 12-point lead to play with, but you don't want to take a risk.
A 4-0 run, or maybe it was a 6-0 run to start the third quarter there.
Yep. 8.5 minutes of game left to play.
A lot of time. A lot of time. Let's see. A lot of game left, and you look over at the Rhinos bench. Ben rallying the troops. You like to see that right now, you know. They got a little bit of a run going here.
Yep.
And
they're not going to give up. They're not a team that would give up.
And not only that, they know what that run means, you know. They can build off of it. You need to build off of the little runs. And you can't hang your head low.
Yep.
Every single play you make, you build off of it. So let's see how they come out of this timeout.
The run started by good defense. That's what they need to keep thinking about. Play those passing lanes, stay in front of the man. Victor.
Good hands by Rowan. Great read. I like the move to put Victor on Dan too, putting some physicality on him. He's been able to make him feel a little bit uncomfortable.
Yeah, Red Baron a bit predictable, trying to play that pick and roll with Dan Eves.
Right. They just have so many weapons.
Yep, again, the
Good
offense.
call. That's a good call.
Second time this game he's called a foul.
That's a great stop by the Rhinos.
An opportunity to cut the lead again. Let's see if they can take advantage of it.
8 minutes to go here in the Gold Division Championship game. KL Rhinos versus Red Baron.
Herman with the open 2.
Oh,
In and out. But the rebound keeps the ball in play.
Fosa with a huge rebound.
Rowan.
Rowan's got 10 seconds here. Good look. 5 on the shot clock. Good look. Big
block
block.
by Dan Eves. He
That
looked
could end.
like he had an open lane, but he did not. Dan Eves calling for the ball.
Really wants it here.
Gets it.
Good defense by Victor there. Yep, gotta call that. You know what, you just, if Red Baron go on to win this, that could end up being the play of the game right there. That big block by Dan when they could have cut it down to 10 points during a big run to keep the momentum going, but he just silenced the crowd and the Rhinos. And Victor continuing to be physical with Dan down low. And Dan looks really frustrated.
Great defense by Rhinos.
Look at that hustle.
Great defense. Another opportunity to cut the lead down to 10 points. See if they can take advantage this time.
Rhinos look confident here. They need to get a basket here, though. Nice
Rowan
move by
with
Rowan.
Taking it.
The 35-year-old Rowan, by the way, with a great move.
What are you trying to say, Herman?
I'm saying I'm 33 and I can barely move. Another stop.
Herman with the open lane, but Dan Eves with the foul.
Dan chases him down and helps him up. That's great. Great to see. That was a great hustle. It was a correct play.
Almost a chase down block a la LeBron James. But takes his man out as well.
Yeah. But man, you love to see that Dan like putting his body on the line. You know, he knows that's how bad he wants to win.
He's putting Herman's body on the line a bit more than his own. But
Yeah. Ten-point lead for
chance to make it 8. And that's the first one to go. And it's down to 8. 6 minutes to go.
6:26 to be exact. Red Baron 62, Rhinos 54.
Let's see if they can keep that defensive intensity. Just as I spoke, the first point of the quarter for Red Baron.
And Herman was just a step late there.
Just an inch.
Is it really the first points for them this quarter?
If I'm correct, maybe the second basket, but not too many. Good rebound by Kennedy.
Victor's got to give this up.
Herman with the open.
Oh, Bosa. Oh, my.
In and out.
The Rhinos would have gone crazy if he hit that. Oh, he's going to take another one. Oh.
Needs to ease up on those a bit. Bit of a heat check right there.
It can't be a heat check if you haven't hit one yet.
I think he got one in the first
That's
quarter.
just a, does this work?
Just the first quarter.
Good D by Victor. That's going to be a big shot. Gets it over. Rowan putting pressure on his defender. He's got 2 on him. Someone's open. There you go. Screen by Kennedy. Big shot from Rowan. No good. And we got a foul on Herman. That'll be his 3rd. And Victor's got to keep cool. He's been playing really well against Dan. Now they sub him out. They get Abdullah in, who again hasn't played as well as he did in the semifinal. But his length will always affect the game. So let's see what he does here.
Just 4 points.
Dan's going to be happy, though. He doesn't have the strength that Victor has. And
different
there it
look.
is. Oh, and 1. Easy and 1.
Yeah, the strength of Victor really made a difference. He could not make that play earlier. Easily overpowering Abdullah.
Because what Abdullah has is the springs and the length. The problem is Dan has the exact same thing, so you're not going to beat him with that. Whoa!
What we haven't seen this quarter is Ben.
We have not seen Ben, but we have never seen is that. Dan Eves with a bad air ball. He may have gotten injured on that play. He fell hard. Yeah, he fell hard when he hit the layup and fell on Kennedy. Hopefully he's okay. He looks like he's okay.
He doesn't show anything.
Yeah. But dang, that air ball.
Just gets on with it.
Looking
Rowan with the fake, and that.
Good finish by Kennedy.
Finish.
That is tough. David back in the game.
10-point game right now.
10-point game, 4.5 left. 4 minutes, 35 seconds. That's a big shot.
3 points. Money.
That is a big shot.
His shoulder's fine.
Yeah,
Shoulder's fine.
I'd say so.
Nope. Not a good idea right there. And the assist for Danny is racking up the stats right now. Timeout called by Rhinos on the floor. Red Baron with a 15-point lead.
Shame to see. I mean, they cut it down to 8. They had the momentum on their side, and just like that,
And then
Dan Eves decided to start playing. But really, that was a testament to Victor's defense and a lot of the stops they got there to get them going. You know, maybe they had, after that sub, the Red Baron saw some of the matchups they wanted to see. And you see right before the timeout, getting ready to check back in was Ben and Victor. So maybe that will reset the tempo their way. But 4 minutes left here in the championship game, 71-56. Red Baron looked confident.
it's going to take lockdown defense by the Rhinos to touch it.
So game reset here, 4 minutes left. The Red Baron with 2 timeouts left while the Rhinos have 1. The Rhinos are also over the limit. 4:06 left in the game. Red Baron up 71-56. No single player in too much foul trouble here. Kennedy with 3. Rowan also with 3. German with 3.
No one in immediate trouble of getting sent out of the game. Victor using the advantage of the size.
Defensive player of the season, David Pogbe, comes from the weak side and gets that out of here, and he gives them a Mutombo wag. David Mutombo.
Not the biggest player on the floor,
Yeah.
but
Not exactly Mount Mutombo. He's like Bukit Mutombo. Ben is taking point now with Rowan playing off ball. Although Rowan's directing traffic from the post. They're trying to get Rowan in the post, but it's already down to 10 seconds. Now they don't have time for a really good look. 6 seconds left. Kennedy will put it up.
took too long to get it up there.
Yep. Took way too long to develop.
Good pass.
Good pass. I mean, they got the result they wanted. There's just a lot of time off the clock, though.
Yeah.
They gotta. I would start pressuring if I was the Rhinos.
They need to use the shot clock wisely because they don't have much time to cut this lead down.
Yeah.
To a 15-point game.
Yeah. And that doesn't mean they
good
rush.
defense by Victor.
It doesn't mean they rush shots, but they got to get into their play much faster than that. It looked like the first time they thought about posting up.
Crossover
Get to roll.
and the finish.
I mean, it looked like the first time they were trying that all season, which is probably not their time to do it. But here they're trying to go into Rowan again. He's got a mouse in the house.
Rowan trying to take advantage of his size. Makes the pass, but
He's got to take full advantage, though. I mean, go up, make a move and.
but I think a bit of that is the intimidation of Dan Eves off the ball.
Yeah.
Oh, bad pass. Dan was not set there to catch the ball.
He had David ready to post, which might have been the better option.
Uri checks in. Rowan cutting. Again, that intimidation
Victor
of Dan. Rowan looking over his shoulder instead of going up for the 2 points.
And he wasn't the. Oh.
Dan is left open.
Ben with a hard foul on Dan.
Trying to get his own team riled up a bit.
No,
So that they cannot let the man get open.
no ill intent there, but hard foul. Dan bounced right up.
He did not want to let Dan get that dunk in. Bit of momentum would have.
The problem there is that he should not have been nowhere near that open. And what happens on the other side of the play, as you mentioned, Dan was ready for the help side, about to block Rowan. He dumped it off to Victor, but Victor seemed out of the play already. He thought Rowan was going to go up. So by the time he caught it, he put a bad shot up, wasn't happy with himself, and didn't get back on defense.
You need to let it go. There's enough time to reminisce after the game's over. You cannot do that on the court. Dan with the hustle off his own shot. Greg Barron using the shot clock wisely.
Great move by Pogbe.
And
Great move by David there. That man getting it over. 1 minute, 20 seconds left here.
nice
Our man
move.
puts it up. 120 left, 77-60. Maybe a little too late for the Rhinos here.
Nice move by Herman there. Rhinos still not giving up.
Rowan gets over, drops it off to Ben.
And gets it to go. Substitution. Dan Eves comes out of the game. He's done his job.
Looks like Rhinos have called a timeout. Rhinos have called a timeout here. Timeout Rhinos, 1 minute and 1 second left in the fourth quarter in the championship game of the Gold Division.
Yep.
SSL 7.
Looks like it's in the bag for Baron. 15 points in a minute. I don't see Tracy McCready anywhere on the floor. So.
Yeah. So what do you think? What do you think of the Red Baron season, assuming they wrap this up here?
I mean, it's the first season Red Baron as a team that's played here, but a lot of familiar faces on the team. A lot of quality players.
Yeah, I think in one of our earlier playoff games we talked about their lineup. They've got previous MVPs, they got previous defensive players of the season, current ones. They got leadership guys, leading scorers. I mean, this is a lineup from, I don't know, from somewhere scary. From the Mount Olympus of basketball, I don't know.
SSL basketball.
From SSL basketball, from the
So
Hall of Fame.
If you're a team out there that thinks you can beat them, sign up. We'd love to see you play.
I mean, we played against them, and of course our roster wasn't great, but just as we take it back onto the court, but just the physicality and the skill at every position. It's an experience, man, to play against these guys.
Good and bad. Good and bad.
Mostly terrifying. Red Baron has some issue on the
with only 4 players on the court
here. Yeah, 4 players on the court. They're lucky they didn't get called for a technical. Not sure why it was so difficult to get this guy out there.
Everyone wants to celebrate.
I guess so.
Pabbe with a long pass. Just running. Red Baron happy to run the clock down. Not looking to.
That's some textbook.
Oh, the block.
That's some textbook man-to-man defense from Rowan, though. Good look up the court to Abdullah. 34 seconds left. Red Baron up 77-64.
Rhinos still not really giving up, even though the game is isn't within reach.
That's good to see. You know, you're going to play out until it's that final possession. There's a 10-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Even Red Baron going all out. David Pagbe diving on the floor.
10 seconds left. 13-point game. Steps out of bounds. And you see the look on David's face here on the far court. Exhausted. He gets a high five from his son.
8 seconds left on the shot clock. And it looks like this game is over, ladies and gentlemen. 64-77 to the Red Baron, our season 7 champions.
Congratulations, Red Baron, SSL 7 Gold Division champions. We're going to go down for the trophy presentation. Thank you everyone on the live stream. Thank you Blue Black Arena for allowing us to do this, to bring this to you guys. Thank you to all of our sponsors, Alora, Grab, who else we got? Rev, we got Kyo tonight for DJ Ash. We have Under Armour on the live stream.
Yep. Join us for the after party at Kyo.
That's right. Or go to sleep if you're tired, because I'm tired. But I might be there.
Or the after party at Rev tomorrow.
All right, thanks again, guys. We're going to take it on court for the trophy presentation.
Thank you for joining us. We will see you all next year.